Hyenas are fascinating and often misunderstood creatures. While they are frequently labeled as scavengers, they are also skilled and efficient hunters. Their reputation as bone-crushing scavengers comes from their extraordinary bite force, which can exceed 1,100 psi-pounds per square inch, far stronger than that of a lion or a wolf. This powerful bite allows them to crush bones with ease, which gives them access to nutrients that many other predators can't reach, such as marrow. Hyenas are part of the family Hyenidae and include several species, with the most famous being the spotted hyena. They are highly social animals and live in large, cooperative groups called clans. A clan can range from 2 to 130 individuals, with a complex social hierarchy led by a dominant female. This pack structure is a major advantage when hunting, as it allows hyenas to take down large prey, such as wildebeest or zebra, by working together to isolate and overpower their target. Although hyenas are often depicted as scavengers, they are also formidable hunters. They use their keen sense of smell and stamina to track and hunt down prey, often chasing animals for miles until the target is exhausted. Their hunting success rate is surprisingly high, especially when compared to other predators like lions and cheetahs. In fact, some studies suggest that hyenas hunt up to 70% of their food, while scavenging the rest. One of the most interesting aspects of hyenas is their relationship with lions. Despite being smaller and often considered inferior to lions, hyenas will challenge lions for food and have been known to steal kills. This competition between the two predators can lead to intense confrontations. But hyenas' numbers and their aggressive, opportunistic nature often give them an edge in these battles. Hyenas are fascinating creatures, and their behavior and physical traits have evolved in some pretty unique ways. Let's dive deeper into what makes them stand out in the animal kingdom. Physical adaptations. Hyenas have a body built for strength and endurance. Their large, muscular jaws and powerful bite force are among the strongest in the animal kingdom. Their teeth are designed for crushing. Premolars allows them to grind through the toughest materials. While their canines are used for holding onto prey, their legs are long and slender, can reach speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour for short bursts, enabling them to chase down prey over long distances. While they're not as fast as cheetahs, their endurance is unparalleled. They can run for hours, keeping up with prey until it tires out. Social structure and communication. The social structure of hyenas is one of the most complex in the animal kingdom. Spotted hyenas, for instance, live in clans that can number anywhere from 5 to 130 individuals, and within each clan, there's a strict hierarchy. The dominant female is the leader, and she holds the highest rank in the group. Interestingly, female hyenas are larger and more aggressive than males, and they have higher levels of testosterone, which plays a role in their dominance. Hyenas communicate with each other in a variety of ways. The most famous vocalizations that helps hyenas convey messages about the status of food, their intentions, or to signal that they're being threatened. They also communicate through body language and scent marking. Hyenas use scent marking to establish territory, communicate their presence to other clans, and convey reproductive status. Diet and feeding habits. While they are often labeled as scavengers, hyenas are opportunistic feeders, meaning they'll take whatever food they can find, whether it's fresh kill or leftovers from other predators. They are also highly skilled at taking down prey on their own. In fact, studies suggest that hyenas are more efficient hunters than lions in some cases, as they have the stamina to chase prey for much longer distances. Hyenas' incredible ability to crush bones is a key factor in their survival. They can break open bones to gives them a competitive edge over other carnivores, as they can consume parts of a carcass that other predators can't access. Hyenas and lions, a fierce rivalry. The relationship between hyenas and lions is one of the most famous rivalries in the animal kingdom. While both species share the same habitat and sometimes even hunt the same prey, their interactions are often tense and competitive. Lions, being larger and more powerful, are usually dominant when it comes to physical confrontations. However, hyenas have an advantage in numbers, and can sometimes overpower lions or steal their kills, especially if a lion is alone or outnumbered. Hyenas are known to follow lions around, waiting for an opportunity to scavenge or even steal food. In some cases, hyenas have been observed to gang up on lions, especially when the lions are not in a group, which shows just how important their social structure is. This competition for food often leads to intense fights, but hyenas are incredibly resourceful and adaptable, making them a challenging opponent for lions. Reproduction in cubs. Hyenas have an interesting reproductive strategy. Female hyenas are larger and more dominant than males, and they have a unique anatomy. Their genitalia is shaped like a penis, which is an adaptation that ensures females maintain control over mating. This unique feature is thought to give females the upper hand in terms of social status, as it's linked to their higher levels of aggression and control over the clan. When a female hyena gives birth, it's typically to 1 or 2 cubs. The cubs are born with their eyes open and are immediately mobile, which is a survival trait. Hyena cubs are born in dens, where they are protected until they are old enough to join the rest of the clan. However, the social dynamics are intense even within the cubs. There is competition between siblings for food and attention, and the strongest cubs tend to survive. Ecological role. Hyenas play a vital role in their ecosystems as both predators and scavengers. By consuming bones and other hard-to-digest parts of carcasses, hyenas help prevent the spread of disease by breaking down the remains of dead animals. This cleanup process keeps. Hyenas also help regulate prey populations. Their hunting pressure can contribute to maintaining a balanced and healthy ecosystem. Threats and conservation. Despite their essential role in the ecosystem, hyenas face threats from habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and hunting. Farmers and ranchers often view hyenas as a threat to livestock, and in some areas, they are targeted for their fur or killed out of fear and misunderstanding. However, hyenas are also highly adaptable and resilient. They have a broad range and are found in many different habitats, from savannas to mountains to deserts, while some species, such as the brown hyena, are considered vulnerable. The spotted hyena is relatively abundant and widespread. In recent years, there has been a growing appreciation for the role hyenas play in the environment, and conservation efforts are working to ensure their survival. Education and awareness campaigns are helping to shift perceptions of hyenas, highlighting their intelligence, social structure, and ecological importance. Hyenas' intelligence. Hyenas' cognitive abilities might be on par with those of primates, particularly in terms of social problem-solving and tool use. They can plan, cooperate, and execute strategies during hunting, showing impressive levels of teamwork. The way hyenas organize their hunts and work together as a clan showcases their social intelligence. They use coordinated movements and vocalizations to communicate during hunts, and there's evidence to suggest that they can even collaborate with other predators. For instance, spotted hyenas have been observed to share kills with other species, like African wild dogs, if they both have mutual benefits. Hyenas' hunting techniques. While hyenas are famous for scavenging, their hunting techniques are sophisticated and efficient. A group of hyenas can hunt in various ways depending on the circumstances, from ambushing prey to chasing it down over long distances. Spotted hyenas, for example, often rely on stamina and teamwork to wear down their prey. They tend to work together, with some members of the group running after the prey to tire it out, while others flank or push it toward an ambush. They also use strategic tactics based on the type of prey they are after. For instance, when hunting larger animals, like wildebeest or zebra, hyenas might isolate a weaker member of the herd and work together to bring it down. They're incredibly persistent, and their ability to keep the pressure on for hours during a hunt is a trait that gives them an advantage over other predators, such as lions or cheetahs, that rely more on short bursts of speed. Hunting during the night. Hyenas are nocturnal hunters, which gives them an advantage over other predators. They use their enhanced night vision and acute sense of smell to locate prey in the dark. Their eyes are adapted for low-light conditions, allowing them to see much better than humans, or even lions in the dark. Hunting at night also provides protection from the heat of the day, allowing hyenas to conserve energy and stay cool. It also means that they encounter less competition from diurnal predators like lions, whose activity is restricted to daylight hours. This nocturnal lifestyle helps hyenas stay one step ahead of other carnivores and find more opportunities for food. The mysterious role of the brown hyena. While spotted hyenas are the most famous and commonly recognized species, the brown hyena is a more elusive and lesser-known relative. The brown hyena is found in the deserts of southern Africa and has some interesting differences from its spotted cousin. They are more solitary, forming small family units rather than large clans, and they prefer scavenging to hunting. Their primary diet consists of carrion, although they are capable hunters when necessary. Brown hyenas are also more secretive and elusive, which is why they aren't as well studied as spotted hyenas. Despite their lower visibility, Brown hyenas play a significant role in desert ecosystems by cleaning up carcasses and contributing to nutrient cycling. These creatures have adapted well to harsh conditions and can go for long periods without water, getting moisture from the food they consume. Hyenas and disease control. Hyenas play an important role in controlling the spread of disease. As scavengers, they help clean up animal carcasses and prevent the buildup of decaying matter that could otherwise harbor pathogens. Their ability to consume rotting meat, which might be unsafe for other animals to eat, helps limit the spread of disease-causing bacteria and viruses in the wild. Hyenas' strong digestive systems also contribute to this process. They can ingest and digest decaying carcasses that are filled with pathogens, without getting sick themselves. Hyena myths and cultural perceptions. Hyenas have been surrounded by myths and cultural perceptions for centuries, with some portraying them as symbols of bad luck, witchcraft, or evil. In many African cultures, hyenas are seen as mischievous or malevolent creatures, often associated with the supernatural. For instance, in some traditions, hyenas are believed to be witches in disguise, capable of transforming into humans at night. In popular culture, hyenas are often depicted as cowardly, treacherous, and laughable characters. The most famous example is probably Disney's The Lion King, where the hyenas are portrayed as bumbling villains. While this portrayal is far from accurate, it has contributed to the hyena's negative image. However, hyenas also hold important symbolic significance in various African cultures, representing intelligence, resourcefulness, and resilience. They are sometimes seen as symbols of strength and survival, able to adapt to changing environments and conditions. Hyenas in the wild. Challenges in conservation. Despite their adaptability and resilience, hyenas face many challenges in the wild. One of the biggest threats to hyena populations is habitat loss. As human development expands into more remote areas, hyenas lose access to their natural habitats. This is particularly true for species like the brown hyena, which requires large areas of open desert to roam. Human-wildlife conflict is another significant challenge. In regions where people live near hyena populations, livestock can become a target for hyenas, leading to retaliatory killings by farmers. Despite this, hyenas are incredibly resourceful and can adapt to living near human settlements if necessary. Conservation efforts are essential to ensure the survival of hyenas in the wild. By educating local communities about the role hyenas play in the ecosystem and the benefits of their presence, these efforts can help shift attitudes and reduce negative perceptions of the animals. The role of hyenas in ecosystem dynamics. Hyenas are key players in the dynamics of ecosystems, particularly in African savannas. As both predators and scavengers, they help regulate the populations of herbivores and smaller carnivores. By consuming carcasses, they contribute to nutrient recycling, ensuring that the energy from dead animals is returned to the food web. In ecosystems where hyenas thrive, they help balance the number of large herbivores, which in turn affects vegetation. If herbivore populations are too large, they can overgraze and damage plant life. Hyenas help keep these populations in check, contributing to healthier, more sustainable ecosystems. Hyena anatomy. More than meets the eye. Hyenas have some unique anatomical features that make them incredibly well suited to their role in the wild. Teeth and digestive system. Hyenas' teeth are highly specialized for their diet. Their molars are broad and flat, designed for grinding up bones and other tough materials. They can even digest bones, which most carnivores cannot, due to their powerful stomach acids. Paws and claws. Hyenas have relatively large paws, and their claws are non-retractable, much like those of dogs. This helps them with their hunting and scavenging activities, allowing them to hold on to prey or climb over rough terrain when necessary. Their claws also give them better traction when running. Strong neck and shoulders. Hyenas' necks and shoulders are incredibly strong and muscular, helping them to overpower prey during hunts and also to hold on to carcasses during scavenging. This strength is key to their ability to extract bone marrow from animal bones, which is a rich nutrient source. Hyenas and their predatory strategies. One of the most intriguing aspects of hyena behavior is how they balance being both skilled hunters and effective scavengers. Their flexibility in how they obtain food allows them to survive in a wide variety of environments, from grasslands to deserts. Social hunting versus solitary scavenging. While hyenas often hunt in groups, they can also scavenge alone or in small family units. When hunting, they rely on their pack mentality to take down larger prey. However, they are also adept scavengers. waiting patiently for an opportunity to steal from other predators or clean up after a kill. Hyenas are territorial animals. The size of their territory depends on food availability, and they defend it aggressively from other clans. Territories are marked with scent markings and vocalizations. The larger the clan, the larger the territory they can control. Territorial disputes between clans can lead to fierce encounters, but these confrontations often avoid direct conflict when possible. Instead, hyenas use their vocalizations and scent markings as a way to communicate dominance and territorial boundaries. Hyenas' evolutionary roots. Hyenas share an ancient evolutionary lineage, dating back millions of years. Though they are often associated with the dog family Canidae, they are more closely related to felines cats. Hyenas belong to their own family, Hyenidae, which diverged from the ancestors of other carnivores over 20 million years ago. This family is divided into 4 species: the spotted hyena, brown hyena, striped hyena, and the aardwolf, each with its own distinct characteristics. Interestingly, the earliest hyenas were far larger than the ones we know today, some even resembling saber-toothed cats with their large, powerful jaws. Over time, hyenas evolved to adapt to the changing environments and ecosystems, leading to the variety of species we see today. Aardwolves, the lesser-known cousins, while spotted, striped, and brown hyenas are the most famous species. There's another fascinating member of the hyena family, the aardwolf. Aardwolves are smaller and more specialized than their larger cousins, and they have a very different diet and behavior. Aardwolves are primarily insectivores, feeding mostly on termites and other insects, rather than hunting or scavenging larger animals. Despite being part of the hyena family, they do not have the same bone-crushing jaws or powerful bite force. Instead, their long, slender bodies and specialized teeth help them forage for insects in the soil and under rocks. Aardwolves tend to be more solitary and nocturnal, and they live in much smaller territories than other hyena species. They play a crucial ecological role by helping to control insect populations, particularly termites, which can cause damage to vegetation if left unchecked. Hyena cubs in the role of maternal care. Hyena cubs are born in dens, which are often located in rocky outcrops, caves, or thick vegetation, offering protection from predators and other threats. Unlike many other carnivores, hyena cubs are born with their eyes open and are fully capable of moving and trying to walk within hours of birth. However, they remain in the den for several weeks, while their mothers care for them. The social structure of hyena clans influences the development of the cubs. The cubs of the dominant female typically have an advantage over those of lower-ranking females, as they receive better access to food and protection. Cubs must quickly learn to navigate the complex social dynamics within their clan, as hyena society is highly competitive, even for young members. Females nurse their cubs for several months, but cubs begin eating solid food at an early age, often participating in group hunts by the time they are around 6 months old. They learn critical hunting and scavenging skills from observing the adults in the clan, often trying to join hunts or scavenging trips before they are fully mature. Hyena cubs are also very competitive with each other. In some cases, siblings may fight for food or dominance, and in clans where resources are scarce, weaker cubs may not survive. Hyenas, like many other social animals, experience intense sibling rivalry, and the strongest cubs often rise to the top in the clan hierarchy. Unique hyena vocalizations. One of the most unique features of hyenas is their wide range of vocalizations.